Welcome back to Vanilla Swirl CTM
Woo!
with the beefy bunch.
The beefy bunch are back at home.
Yep, they are
we're
free
honorable
now.
members. That's right. Yeah, we freed the remainder of the beefy bunch after we culled the herd for food.
Yep.
So the lucky few are roaming the place now. And we're back. We're re-geared, maybe even a little upgraded here and there. And I think we're ready to finish this map. What do you guys think?
Yeah, we got a little
so,
involved. That last episode may have been a little bit long because we were just in the thick of it. But yeah, we basically just escaped back out the way we came in, re-geared. I'm hovering over all my gear so that folks can see on my screen what my.
I'm sure the peoples won't mind that we ran a little long last time.
Yeah, they never.
People
don't complain about long episodes
Right.
very often.
That's very true.
Why is this episode 37 minutes? It should be 30.
Yep. I only have 35 minutes allotted for this series, so.
So I kind of like the approach we had last time where Brian ran in and did everything. And I kind of like hung back. And...
I don't have glowstone anymore.
Okay.
But I do have a ton of torches. And so hopefully
Yep, I made sure to get plenty.
Okay, I got a bunch of the spawners down, actually. I got like 4 down.
Okay. So that opening, that tunnel that we can't quite get into yet, that's streaming out so many mobs. It's going to be a serious issue. I'm going to try to get into that quickly here.
Okay, I'm going to try to get these other spawners.
Nice.
Oh, looks like someone's... Oh,
and
someone's
also
been
the
digging
fact
back
that we
in
walked
here
all the way
already.
away, like we despawned
Yes,
all the mobs
I
who were
did.
already...
Yep.
I walked... where you are, I walked before, yeah. That's where I was trying to cheese it. Oh!
Oh, I need to eat some food.
Already?
I think there's a spawner above us. I'm gonna venture saying this.
I think betting on a spawner is probably a good idea.
Because all of a sudden there's like a... Man, these cheaty...
You say all of
cheaty
a sudden, but
spiders.
we're already like 40 minutes into this into this dungeon. I know what you mean.
Alright, so I'm up in the tunnel.
Oh, I just hit you in the back again. I was trying to shoot that creeper. You walked right in front.
Yep.
Traitor.
It's totally his fault. I did not run into that arrow whatsoever. It was all Brian.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we'll stick to that story, don't worry.
I think they might be coming up on a ravine or some. There's a drop off. Yep. Oh gosh.
Oh
I see
no.
spawners
No.
Oh wow, so many spawners right here.
That's where I remember seeing the blazes down below us, so careful.
Oh,
They are.
okay.
Oh, I let a silverfish. Sorry.
Oh, thankfully I was.
Oh,
up on
2
the wall.
silverfish.
Yeah, we're area of attack. Be careful.
Got it.
Area of effect. Whatever the words. Words.
I want to look over the
Where-
ledge to see what
Oh
we're
crap,
dealing
more
with.
silverfish. They're everywhere.
Yep, exactly.
Don't let
more
them knock you off.
silverfish. Whew.
There's silverfish in one hole in the mountain on the other side of this. It's like just sitting there.
I don't know what their call for help range is actually. That's something as a map maker that I should probably like actually know all the technical details of, but I do not.
Oh man, our
You guys
happy
see
pal
the
down
badness
there is
under
not
us?
happy. Look at
I
all
like the
those
lava
witches.
because they're falling into lava for the most part.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna start pillaring
Oh.
down. Oh, yep. There's spawners in the walls as well as we work. our
Go
way
down, I go up, and I'm gonna try to get spawners above.
Part of me wants to obsidianize all that
Oh,
lava,
there's
but part of me wants to
right here. Okay, great.
let it light stuff up as well.
Yeah. All right. The spawners. Okay, I see spawners like on this level.
I see a blaze spawner.
Okay.
No.
Kill
Sure
that
if I go
sucker.
over here. Oh, here's a spawner.
Oh, I
Hello,
see
zombie.
all
Oh,
the
here's a
spawners. Oh,
spawner.
you're getting most of them.
Oh yeah, look at this. I just got 5 spawners right here.
Yep, there's another one under
Wow.
you right now.
Under me.
Right
now.
under you.
Oh yeah, I see it. Yep. Thank you.
I'm gonna try to cross to the other side and go after that blaze spawner. Oh, I see.
Yeah. How were you? I don't know. Oh, I see where you are. Got it. Okay. I was like, how were you spotting me? Oh, yep. There's another one right here.
Right ahead.
So are you
Oh, I
guys
see
going off to
something.
the other side of the ravine?
Pretty much.
Syrkaz is on the other side. If you want to, like 7 below you right now, Syrkaz, there's a
Yep,
spawner.
that's what I'm trying
Okay,
to
great.
dig down.
And I see something farther down the ravine.
Ooh. All right. We've got this crazy redstone path through this lava down here. It's kind of cool looking.
Oh, not cheaty, but this map maker, man. I tell you, he puts the silverfish blocks all around the blaze spawner. I can't see the blaze
no.
spawner.
All right,
Can somebody tell me
Syrkaz, I
where
can
it
see you
is?
across the way. if you go to your left and down 1 block and across 3 blocks, there's a spawner there. I'm not sure what it is. You should, yeah, okay, you just got it.
That was a spider.
And then at that same level that you were just standing when you were first asking me, if you go straight down the hallway, back to the right, like 8 blocks or something, there's another spawner.
Oh, behind me, towards where we came from.
Basically where
Or
you first
forward.
came out. Go back to where you first came out.
Okay.
I like this teamwork. The worker and then the director. Simon says.
He's the-
3
Now you've
steps
gone
to
up
the
too
right.
high. Like you were.
Yeah, because that's how I went back. So
I
now I
see.
can stay this level. Okay.
I'm not sure. Yeah, you said a blaze spawner. I'm not sure which one was a blaze spawner. I only see zombie spawners and different things.
Okay, maybe.
All right, now you're just in the wall. I think I see the box.
I'm almost down
Really?
to the floor level.
Okay, do you see me
There's
now?
so much lava.
Are you sticking out somewhere? Oh, I see you. Yeah. All right, yeah, you went the wrong
Too
way.
far. Okay.
Yeah, you basically went the south end of the ravine, and we went the north end, or I don't know what the actual cardinal directions are. Yeah, that way exactly. If you go straight that way,
Oh, yeah, I see
there's
the
one like
box.
right in front of you. Okay, Cthulhu, you're on the bottom. I think I'm gonna water bucket down.
I am on the bottom, but the box is up higher, so I don't know if I
Right.
want to be
Oh,
down
okay.
here. I just
That's true.
realized.
Yeah, this was a zombie.
Yeah, actually, I'm kind of at
I
almost
didn't
there.
realize that until I got down here. So actually, Syrkaz is in pretty good
Okay,
spot.
there's a zombie spawner right there,
Where?
Brian, behind you, like literally behind where you're
Oh,
standing.
yep. Okay.
If you cross over that little hole, 4 blocks, and dig down. Dig down now,
Okay.
under that silverfish thing.
Oh, got it. Yep.
And there's another one under you now. Like you're still a block up, but under that block, under the block that you were in.
I see it. Oops. Got it. Nice.
I like
Okay,
how we're
I'm
all
gonna-
taking a different path to get there.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to start going down.
I still have my jump
Oh.
boots in my inventory. It just occurred to me that like I could like go down to the bottom and then try to jump up. That actually would be a whole lot of fun. I'm gonna try that.
Might
All right,
as
I'm
well.
coming down with water right behind you, Cthulhu.
I'll go ahead and obsidianize everything so you don't have to worry about your landing.
Okay.
I
and now
forgot
I'm
that
gonna
the
put
jump
on
boots are also feather falling.
Yep.
All right, here goes nothing. You ready?
Do it.
Are you gonna fly through the
Boing!
box?
Oh! I did it! I landed right in the box.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm gonna do the boring pillar up.
Oh, yeah, I didn't do that right.
I saw you come up
That's
and then I
fine.
saw you go back down.
Oh.
Oh, you did it again.
This is a little harder than I expected. There you go.
Maybe I got
Brian
lucky
did it
the
his
first
first
time.
try.
Nice.
And
But
yeah,
he's just a better Minecrafter in general. We know that.
Clearly.
it's like 450 blocks long or something is like the redstone path to get here. And I think like during the last 10 or 15 blocks, I make sure there aren't any spawners because one of the times I was beta testing this map, I had a creeper
get in the wall?
explode at
Oh my
the
God.
final box, and this is the only one. Like, if you lose this block, that's
Oh,
it.
is it really?
Every other dungeon is
Ooh.
repeated somewhere in the map, but there's only one final dungeon.
Oh wow. Well, you know, you
Did
fancy
not know that.
jumpers with your boots. I'm still the first one that got in here.
Oh yeah, that's true. We got up on top of the box, and we never actually looked inside.
So I grabbed
Is-
the monument block sponge, and there's also a congratulations book in there.
Dumping our garbage.
Woohoo!
Yep.
I'll read the
pretty much.
congratulations book since it's authored by me.
Please do.
Should we read it here or go back to spawn and read it there? No, we
Oh.
can read it here. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, we can read it here.
Yeah.
Congratulations! This was intended to be the final dungeon. If you have not yet obtained the other 2 monument blocks, then you may want to revisit some red or green beacons on the map. Once all monument blocks are placed on the monument, you win! I hope you enjoyed the map. Feedback links will appear when you complete the monument.
Nice. Well, speaking of completing the monument, shall we?
Yes, let's go do that.
Yes.
I feel like
Getting out of here is actually going to be a trek.
Yeah. I was wondering if there's a decent way I could ender pearl my way out of here, but
I wonder, what height are we at right now? We're at 34. I wonder if we could just like go straight up from here somewhere, or if there's another cave that goes up even higher. Just like dig our
That's
way
not a
down
bad
the surface.
idea. 34. That's...
How about let's all 3 pick a different way that you want to try to get back, and we'll race and see who gets to the surface first.
Okay.
oh man.
It's a
I don't
race.
like my odds.
We love races. Everybody loves races.
That's right. Oh, I have an idea. Oh, I'm gonna be so clever.
Oh boy.
No, you're not allowed to be clever, Brian.
I think this might actually be clever. I've never thought about doing this before. I'm wearing the jump boots, and then as I pillar, I'm trying to like place blocks underneath me so I can like jump 1 block
yeah.
at like
Oh.
5 blocks at a time, kind of thing. but I don't have any practice doing it, and so I'm not kind of doing it perfectly.
And it's harder to just spam place the blocks now, too, underneath you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh man, this is the worst video ever. I'm in a dark little cave just trying to jump up and click my
Dark
mouse button.
pillar.
Ah, come on. Speed up.
Do
All right.
not think I'm going to win.
This is not as exciting as I originally thought it was going to be. I apologize. Oh, I'm at the top. Hey, I made it. I'm on the
The
surface.
thought of it is exciting at least,
Thank
right?
you.
Ah. So it did work.
Yeah, exactly. Just how we planned.
Oh, okay, I got some sunlight, or dark light, finally.
Yep. Yeah, I'm at the
Oh,
top
of course,
too.
I come through at like a hill. So I went up higher than I needed to.
Oh, I hear a ghast.
Typical.
I flew just
I
straight
hear
over
gas
the
too.
nether area.
What? No. We did not come all this way just to have to deal with ghasts.
Not now, at least.
I want to see if
No.
I can find him and shoot him while I'm flying.
Ooh.
I wonder if he despawned. I don't see him anymore.
Man, we actually came pretty far ways from where that initial beacon was.
Holy crap! Yeah, you're right. I thought
was
it was
a-
right here because I was following the beacon towards this way,
Yeah,
but it's not close.
that was a big old dungeon.
Oh yeah, I didn't even see how far away we went on the purple beacon. Guess where I am.
Somebody's home.
Well,
No idea.
judging by the light, man, that was impressive.
I-
Oh,
I see
I
you
heard that
guys.
ghast again.
Oh. Guess he is there somewhere. So yeah, between the last
Okay,
episode
I
and
just
this
found
one, we
Oh!
borrowed some steak from Chunky Monkey and the Beefy Bunch. But-
Borrowed.
But I believe, yeah, now most of the cows are roaming free. And let me see if I can find Chunky Monkey again. There's
Oh
Bessie.
man, they really are roaming. Holy cow.
I just killed the ghast with a sword while flying.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, everybody go watch Syrkaz's video. That sounds amazing.
pretty
I just
cool.
swooped in and like killed it with a knife.
Who needs
That was
return to
awesome.
sender when you can just
I
fly
can't
up
find
into
Chunky
his
Monkey.
face? Oh no, we didn't lose Chunky Monkey, did we?
It's probably
We didn't cull him,
wandering
did we?
around somewhere.
Who killed our sweet, sweet cow?
They are all over the place though, so he could be anywhere. Maybe he's off to Hollywood to cut a new record.
Speaking of new record, I
Oh,
decided
here
to
he
play
is.
an old
I found
record.
Chunky Monkey. He's still alive.
I
Why is
found
one
him.
of you green on the map?
Yep.
Is that the spawn location or?
I noticed
On
that
my
too.
map,
I
one
hadn't
of you
seen
is
it on the
green.
map previously.
What have we not seen on the map? Hi, Chunky Monkey.
The green indicator. Oh, is that because someone put a map on a?
Oh yeah,
an
on the
item
wall
frame?
when you put it in an item frame.
Yeah.
Oh, did not know that.
Maps are weird.
Oh man, are we? Okay, Syrkaz, where are you, Isby? Are we ready to place this block?
I'm flying.
He's just like all over the map. Oh, there you are. I'm
Oh,
really glad
wow.
that the sponge.
That was
is
like
the
a pirouette
final...
in midair.
Oh,
You like went down and then curled back up and.
It worked.
really taking to those wings, huh?
I'm loving these things. So awesome.
I've got to say, I enjoy your selection of the final monument block. Sponge is like my favorite block in the game.
I see. I'm glad that you like that selection. Honestly, I chose these blocks because they're blocks you can't obtain in the overworld, and so I didn't have to do any magic like command blocks. Just like test, like, do you have this block? And it's not like
That's
the bonus
good.
monument blocks that have a name, and if you accidentally set it down, you'd need to like silk touch to pick it back up, and it wouldn't be the same block anymore. Yeah.
So, have you made it not possible for the water monuments to spawn?
Yeah, none of
You
the
get
temples and
sponge?
villages and things like spawn on this map.
Gotcha.
I turn them all off in the custom Minecraft generation settings.
Makes sense.
Nice.
Well, guys, should I?
This is
should
the
I-
time.
Do you have any closing statements you'd like to make before I place the final block? Speak now or forever hold your peace.
Other than I want to get these cows out of here.
2,
Okay, there we go.
1. Ah! Woohoo! Look at that. Nice. I'd love to hear what you
Get
think
it,
of the
boys.
map. Leave a donation for the donation link. Ah, very cool.
Hooray!
So,
That-
what'd you guys think of the map? Thorgon would love to hear it.
I know. Well, I've said it a few times while playing it. There's a lot of things that really brought a smile to my eye, like those surprises that when you're playing through the map and you're expecting certain things, and then this little thing comes up. Like the Elytra was definitely one of them.
Oh yeah.
But other things that during the map you're playing, like I really liked in the beginning the loot chests with the monument or the glass blocks.
Mm-hmm.
That was interesting because it kept us. It gave us another objective than just, swoop in, try to get the wool or the blocks as fast as we could, and then run out and the map's done. It gave us way more things to explore in the map. What was the frost thing? That was incredible.
Oh yeah, the Frostwalker and the dig.
Oh, that was
cool.
So
much fun.
And just the enchanted hose, the locators for finding stuff, that was so cool and really well implemented, I feel.
Well, thanks.
And that's unique too. Yeah.
The stuff for the exploration and the bonus chests are something that I had the most fun making, just because I don't know, when I'm playing maps, I think it's enjoyable to find secrets, and yeah, I have seen a lot of maps that do lots of crazy things with the command blocks, and I didn't want to overuse them for things like combat mechanics and different things that I've seen other maps do. So I was like, what else could I do with them? I was like, make exploration more rewarding.
Exactly.
I agree.
It felt like a really good mix of vanilla and then custom stuff, so kind of like Vanilla Plus almost.
I agree.
Just I think we've touched on this before, but the progression always felt really good to me. Like when you came up across something that you definitely couldn't take on, you could tell right away, like, I'm not ready for this. And then we were pretty ready for that final dungeon, and yeah, it flowed really smoothly, I feel.
Hooray.
Yeah, if we got to this final dungeon before the red one even, we would have to turn back and just try to figure out how we can gear up, because there's no way that.
Oh yeah, I mean, we were wearing like protection 4 and all different things, and we'd had to turn around in the middle of this dungeon before we could, re-gear and finish it up.
Yeah.
So, the fact
so
that
I think it's well balanced for sure. Like, I like the progression.
Yeah, I think in general Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead, Brian. I was thinking, like, I started watching your video on the commentary, and like, being a nerd geek myself, I love these things as well, to see your thinking behind it.
Right.
I am the kind of guy that watches the commentary on some of the movies that I like, so I do like seeing the thinking behind, a lot of the stuff. And so I remember you saying that you did put a lot of thought into trying to figure out how to keep people from going to the wrong place. Like, you had a progression lined up, but it didn't feel like it was imposed on me. Like, when we were playing, like, looking back, I can feel the progression, but I never felt like I was being pushed away from where I was going to go somewhere else first. And I think that's a fine, it's a fine line to kind of find, but you did. I think I really liked how that created a certain progression without feeling strict about it, still feeling survival.
More of a pulling than a pushing, right?
Yes, like, exactly that.
Hey, you should come this way. This would be a good thing for you to do first.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was, I think, one of the biggest challenges is like make it feel open world, but at the same time try to steer the player on a path. But yeah, I really like open world maps in Minecraft, and so hopefully I did it some justice.
I think you did. I was very impressed by this. I never felt like frustrated at any point while playing. It was fun. Like Syrkaz said, there's a lot of little things that'll make you smile, like when you find the loot or the lucky spider shoes or whatever it was.
Yeah, I'm wearing some lucky spider boots right now.
Yep.
that was so great.
There was good stuff. And I think having it only a 3-block monument is good as well.
Yeah, because this ended up being, I think this is probably episode 13 that we're recording or whatever.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's a nice length for a series.
Exactly.
I don't remember if I talked about that at all in the dev commentary videos, which if people are watching on my channel, I have 3 episodes of developer commentary talking about the design of the map, and then I'm also going to talk about some of the implementation and programming at some point too. But what was I just saying? 13 episodes or whatever, like in addition to trying to make fun maps, like all the mini games, Minecraft Bingo and different things, like I also I try to design them for YouTube, mostly because I'm a YouTuber and I want to play them or whatever. Right. But yeah, I find that this, it's rare that I will watch 130 episodes of someone playing through Ragecraft 3. But yeah, more common that I'll watch like a 15 episode series to play a map or something like that.
And we could have even done this quicker if we wanted to, because we redid a couple of the early dungeons.
We did a
to
second
gear
green
up
dungeon
extra
so that
and
we could
stuff.
get more gear, which, I mean, it might have been kind of helpful or necessary in order for us to complete things as we did.
Right, I'm glad we did, because especially with 3 people, like, it's nice to have plenty of gear and not ever feel like you're running short.
Yeah, and we made the cow farm and the wheat farm, and you know, that was a little bit of off-camera time, but it ended up being useful. We killed a bunch of the cows to get some more food going into the last dungeon, so that was useful.
Exactly.
And yeah, the usual kind of trade-offs.
The amount of stuff that was available never felt super overwhelming, and it never felt like we don't have enough to get by, even with 3 people playing. So I think that's balanced really well also.
I think it's a little overwhelming, the loot. It's better than it used to be.
At this point,
but
it definitely
still,
is. Yeah, like we've gotten so much stuff.
Yeah, we have a chest full of kind of like garbage crap of gold stuff that the mobs have dropped, and still a bunch of enchanted books we never used.
And I mean, we did go for all of the bonus monument stuff, so we got a lot of loot chests that way.
Yeah.
We did redo some of the early dungeons, so we got extra
spent
loot
like
there.
2 or 3 whole episodes basically just exploring for all the bonus loot and picking up a bunch of extra things along the way.
Yeah. So we definitely tried over. Go ahead.
I was thinking, Brian, on the multiplayer maps, how many players did you balance for, like in terms of loot and stuff like that?
It's about 1.5 to 2 times as much loot of certain things. So the enchanted books and the number of emeralds that you find in chests and a few other bonuses like food or kind of like that. There were 2 bits of starting gear, so it was like twice as much starting gear. And throughout the map and other places, it's about 1.5 to 2 times, because I find that when you're in multiplayer, you're also killing more mobs, and a lot of the mobs drop, you know, like, I mean, you know, we have this whole chest of gold armor, and some of it's actually pretty decent, especially like for the first half of the map, and, you know, stone tools and a efficiency 3 stone pick and things like that. And so that kind of stuff players will kind of get on their own. And then, for like the big dungeon loot, again, once you've completed a dungeon, like going back and completing a second one is a lot easier, and we did that in 1 or 2 spots, and so
I'm really glad we did that too. It helped. It really helped get some steam building up at the early game, I feel.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, another one of the things I would like to do, and I just never came up with a good way to do it, is it would be nice in the second half of the map if maybe, you know, once you're wearing, you know, protection 4 iron and a diamond chestplate or whatever, like maybe the mobs stop dropping unenchanted gold chestplates and different things like that, so they quit cluttering your inventory. But
that's a good point.
I just never figured out a clever way to decide where is the correct threshold that the player does not want this stuff anymore.
True.
Try to infer it, and so in the future, if I come up with a good way to do that.
Can you specify the spawners to spawn with the mobs with gear, like armor and...
So one of the constraints I put on myself in this map is none of the spawners spawn any special mobs. If you see a zombie, it just summoned a zombie. If you see a skeleton, it just summoned a skeleton. And that was just because I needed to impose limitations on myself for my first map, because there's too many millions of things that you could do otherwise.
Avoid the scope creep, right?
And so, I mean, vanilla, like I took the vanilla train and I added some things. Like I didn't, you know, place a bunch of structures and different things, you know, like a typical normal map. And so I think there are a number of things I could do. I could change loot tables on specific mobs that spawn or spawn and give them certain armor and weapons to, you know, make them harder mobs in the final dungeon. And then there wouldn't have to be as many spawners. There could be, you know, fewer spawners, but more difficult mobs. And I think that would be a good trade-off. But basically, at the very beginning, I like laid out some constraints for myself, and I tried to hold pretty true to them. The one place where there's custom mobs is those Frostwalker boots in the swamp.
Right.
I specifically, you know, have the mob spawn there with the Frostwalker boots so that you can find that one treasure.
Nice.
Which was really cool when it all came together.
It was amazing. It's like, I was up in the mountain, and I turned back to look at you guys, and I just see Cthulhu running around
I just watched your video of that yesterday, and I saw you looking down, and you're like, there's an X!
Because the dig wasn't formed yet, and so all I could see first was
like an X, and there was like the DI, and the G like wasn't quite there yet,
It was so funny. And the Cthulhu, why aren't these freezing up? Like, I'm like, oh my gosh.
That really threw me for a loop for a second. Like, first off, there was a guy who spawned in with Frostwalker boots, and then there was water that wasn't freezing. Like, what kind of sorcery is this?
It was so much fun.
That was a neat little, not really an Easter egg, but it's a little hidden feature.
Yeah, I need to come up with more good stuff like that for future maps if I make future maps.
Yep, that's definitely something that when you're playing, it gives you that smile. You know, you're playing the map and you're having fun, but then when those happen, it's like you're not. It's an Easter egg in a way, because it kind of feels like you don't need it for the map completion, and you don't need for anything. It's just like
cool I mean, things. The bonus monument is specifically, called the bonus monument. It's designed to be optional or whatever. Like, some people will enjoy doing it, other people might not, because they're just objective runners and they want to complete the map as fast as possible or whatever.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, and speaking of different maps as well, just to like advertise here at the end of the series, if people are looking to play a CTM, like there's also an easier version and a harder version of this map that have kind of like fewer spawners in the easier version, as well as some other affordances, and the harder version has a few other changes that I've added and a few other bits of extra loot as well to make it enticing to play. So if people want to play a map that's similar to this, but different and at a different skill level, there are a variety of options. So by all means, check out, as it says on the map here at Spawn, reddit.com/r/Vanilla Swirl CTM, to download a map of your choice or make suggestions for other kind of changes I could make in future maps.
You can pick your own flavor of the Vanilla Swirl, right?
That's right.
And if you're looking for like a weekly type of map, objective map, you have Minecraft Bingo too. You can play every week as a different seed. It's a lot of fun.
Funny you should mention that. So how do you feel we did death-wise for the difficulty that we were playing here?
Shoot. Why did you bring that up? I was so happy that we forgot to talk about
Syrkaz
that.
Has 3.
No, typically, I mean, even when I play single player, my average number of deaths, I think, is like 1 or 2. And in multiplayer, it's usually the case that people die more often, just because some of it is you're playing with your friends, and so you're just kind of goofing off a little bit more, and some of it is
cheaty mobs.
Even when you're not in an area, your friend is spawning mobs, and so then there's kind of like more mobs in the area, and then there's also multiplayer lag. And yeah, I mean, I was just watching another group of folks that were like 4 friends who were just kind of like playing together, and some of them are drunk kind of thing or whatever, but the death counter was like 30, 28, 15, 10,
oh my gosh,
kind of thing.
Wait, Good was playing your map?
No.
Good and B00 back in the day.
Yeah, so most of the playthroughs I've seen have had a number of deaths, and so I feel like our death count was pretty nice.
Yeah, I'm anytime I can complete a custom map with 2 deaths, I'll be happy. Take that any day.
You're welcome, Cthulhu. We helped you. That's why this worked.
Oh,
I sacrificed that extra death so you wouldn't.
That's true. I did cause a few of the deaths on the board there at that spider dungeon area.
That's right. We rushed to get what you left in. Like, that's how I died. I was trying to
foolishly tried to save my stuff.
Yeah, I'll stick to
that
story.
I feel like that went really well overall. It was very enjoyable. And thank you, Lorgon, for joining Syrkaz and I and generating this map and everything.
Yep.
And it was very fun having the map maker himself along and imparting some words of wisdom here and there and laughing at us when we fail.
For me, the best thing about Brian.
What's that?
For me, the best thing about Brian being here and not saying something that he knew was going on was that when we're trying to find that monument loot, and like I kept putting down water to try to figure out if there's a block that I was missing.
Oh yeah, like, the one with the flower and the tall grass.
Yeah,
remove the one marker.
I think we should move on now. I don't think you're gonna find it anymore. That was so good. I was just watching it the other day, and I'm like, "Thank you, Ryan, for letting us know that we would never find it again." Right. I just removed all the clues.
Saving us a little time.
Oh my god. Oh boy.
I'm sure Brian had a few facepalm moments where he knows what's going on, and we're just kind of blundering around, not getting it. No, it was fun.
Indeed.
Well, if people are interested, they should check out the Reddit. There you go, Vanilla Swirl CTM. And what did we have in the chat here? Okay, just some links you can follow. But yeah, if you play it and you enjoy it, I would also recommend that you donate to support the wonderful map maker and what he does.
We should have links for the donation too in the description of our video. So
that is a very good idea.
Check the description. You can click it and donate.
Thanks.
Absolutely. I think, from playing this map, I think it is well worth tossing a few bucks to the map maker, because you can tell that you've put a lot of work into this, and it's very fun to play, and I'd highly recommend it. And I hate to say so. Although if you want to pay me, I won't refuse it.
I see.
Oh boy.
Well,
all right,
that's
guys.
all I got.
I got
It's
these.
been a blast.
Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed.
Bye bye.
Thank you, guys.
Woo!
Bye. Woohoo.